whether you're a new midwife, you're a new nurse, you're a new student in the UK, new migrant generally looking for accommodation in the UK, there are numerous places for you to find this, like tens and thousands of places for you to find this. But based on experience, I'm going to be giving you a few, at least 10 or so places to find accommodation in the UK. Okay, there are different places depending on what you're looking for. You know, I know sometimes it can take time for you to find what you want, but as soon as you go to this some of these places, you can get something, you know, something substantial. So without wasting much time, just to quickly give you a hint that this channel talks about migration, talks about relocation, traveling abroad, visas, everything in between, like generally. All right, I also post some lifestyle videos, like my travel abroad to some countries and all that. So stick around, subscribe to this channel, and you won't hate it. Okay, so number one on my list, number one that I used when I was in the UK newly, you know, where I got my first accommodation from, was SpareRoom. Yeah, SpareRoom.com. If you just type SpareRoom.com, it brings it out. It has a lot of listings, especially shared accommodations and suites. You know, it also has some 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom flats, you know. But when you're looking for something like shared accommodation, you'll find it mostly on SpareRooms, because they have it listed there. Anyways, if you put it that this is what you're looking for, it has a space for putting shared accommodation, for putting flat, and for putting house, you know, a whole house to rent. So if you put anything you want, it's going to give it to you. Because I put that I needed a shared accommodation, so it gave me a lot of listings from shared accommodation. It also gives flat, you know, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and suites, whatever you're looking for. SpareRoom has got your back. Okay, the next place or website that you can get your rent, like you can get your accommodation, get a house from, is OpenRent.com. OpenRent. All of these are Google website that you can go to, type your postcode or the area you're looking for an accommodation in, and it brings it up for you. All right, the next one is RentHero.com. It's still the same thing. Go online, search it, you have a lot of listings. This place also has some properties for you to buy if you're somebody that wants to buy accommodation, but I know that's not the essence of you watching this video today, so I'll skip that. And then we have Zoopla.com as well. Zoopla.com is a place where you can also get accommodation as a new person, new migrant coming to the UK. You know, you go on Google, type Zoopla or type Zoopla house to rent. You know, type it any way you want to get the prompt to come up, and it will bring it up for you. All right, so OpenRent, SpareRoom, Zoopla, Rightmove as well. Rightmove is another place where you can get an accommodation from, you know, in the UK. When you type it on there, it brings it up. There are also houses to buy if you want to buy. There are houses to rent. This one brings more of houses to rent, and it also brings some main street and all that, but more of houses to rent and all. Okay, but if you're somebody that is saying, oh, I want to rent temporarily first, I want somewhere to stay temporarily because you know, I want to do so and so thing, or get settled properly, get something based, something good and all that, you can go to Airbnb. Airbnb will give you some temporary accommodation. It's not permanent. Most of the time it ranges from 1 to 2 days to up to 3 months, 2 months, 3 months. You know, Airbnb is not a permanent place for you to stay, but it can give you some place to stay for some time. All right, you can go to airbnb.com. It gives you different listings and the different ranges, the different time limits and all that. Then you can also go to booking.com for temporary accommodation. Okay, that would give you as many options as you want. If you're a student, you want a student accommodation, students.com gives you the best accommodations for students, although it's going to definitely require you to give your student ID, like provide your student ID just to verify that you're a student, but it gives you whatever you want, you know, as a student. It's very, very, very helpful for students. Unite Students is another website where you can get accommodation for students as well. Yeah, it gives you different listings and all that. And then we have generally where I got my last accommodation from. You know, I told you where I got my first one from was SpareRooms, but where I got my last accommodation from was what's it called? It was listed in front of a local shop in the UK. Yes, so when you're walking along the street, like walking by the road, somebody told me this before. I didn't believe it until I experienced it myself. When you look at some local shops, like maybe off license shop or other local shops where they sell, you know, different things generally, you see that where they sell some groceries and all that, you see their walls, you see their glasses, there are some little papers pasted everywhere. Those are houses to rent, rooms to rent, flats to rent. They are all there, listed by people that need, landlords that need people in their houses. Okay, those people pay to paste those things there as well. So it's for you to go there and look and get what you want. They have their phone numbers written underneath all of them. They have the prices of the houses written underneath all of them. They have the size. They will tell you it's 1 bedroom, is shared accommodation, is this, is that. It's all written there. So you go there, pick whatever you want to pick, and call them. They will tell you to come for viewing at once, like as soon as possible. And I kind of feel like these ones are a little bit easier to get. They're a little bit easier to get in terms of the process and all that, because when you call them and you go for viewing, if you like the house and you want to pay immediately and move in, they will tell you to pay immediately and move in. They don't go through rigorous processes like verification, verifying this and that. They don't go through things like, I mean, some of them do, most of them do, but not all of them. And then sometimes their deposit is usually very, very small. The deposit is usually very small. It's not so huge. All right, they listed everywhere. Stores, another places you can go to. You can talk to your friends, talk to neighbors, talk to your colleagues. For instance, 2-3 days ago or last week or something, my colleague was telling me about that the fact that she's looking for accommodation, and she shared some listings with me that so there are a lot of places that you can go to. There are people you can talk to. Once you talk to people, they'll give you more ideas on where to look for. They'll give you maybe they'll tell you that, oh, there is a house in my there is a room in my house, you can come. I mean, somebody has told me that before. There is a room in my house, come and check if this is what you like. You understand? So make sure that you're very, very open to talking to people about places to the fact that you're looking for an accommodation, and somebody will be able to help you. I don't know if I've given you enough listings so far, but so these places are some of the places you can get an accommodation. If you have more, let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to listen and see that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share with your friends. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.